legacy, contribution, day 31 of our Supersize Challenge. It's a bonus day! Yay! I have a hard time finishing up challenges. I've been doing challenges for years. I love doing challenges, mainly because I like to challenge myself. It's how I set goals. I set a goal, and then I break it down into little pieces to get me there, a little bit every day to get me there. And that's how I've always achieved my goals in my life. I don't know if my dad taught me to do that when I was a little girl or something, but I've always done it that way. So I break things down into smaller pieces and challenges to get me toward my big goal. And I have a hard time, once I achieve that goal, being done in everything that I do. It's really funny, but the same thing is true of challenges. So I've been doing these challenges for years. I used to do stress buster challenges, you know, to break stress in my life and my businesses. Sometimes I found that I was going through stressful periods of time. And so I would do a 30-day stress challenge for myself. And twice I had to do it over again. I had to do a 60-day stress challenge. And maybe that's what got me to extending my challenges or being so challenge-oriented. But our legacy, our contribution, what is it that, that's what I want to talk about today, because I think that, you know, no discussion of supersizing our business and growing our businesses is really complete unless we're really clear on what it is that we're trying to do and why we're trying to do it and what we're trying to create and what difference we're trying to make. Because the only way we really make a difference in our life and in the lives of those we love and care about is by making some sort of a contribution. What are we giving to other people? And it doesn't just necessarily mean money or resources. It's our time. It's our attention. The best gift, I swear the best gift we can ever give to our children and to those that we love and care about is our attention. Paying attention to them, looking them in the eyes, talking to them, and listening to them, really listening and being present when we're with them. I think that's the greatest gift we can give another person. Now, depending on your situation, people can argue with that. But I really believe that time is our most precious resource. And the more of that we give, that we really give to other people, that we really pay attention to them, that is our greatest contribution and our greatest gift. But today, our little task or action step is to think about your legacy. Think about your contribution. Think about how you want to make your world a better place. Because you making your world a better place, meaning you affecting yourself and then those around you that you love and care about. And then if you want to make that circle bigger beyond that because you can, because you feel motivated to and driven to, all of that makes the world a better place. And that's what drives me to help business owners to be more successful, to supersize their business. Because if you have a supersized business, you can contribute a lot more. You can give a lot more. You can be more magnanimous, more giving and loving, and make the world a better place. And frankly, there's a lot of crap that's going on in this world at any given time. And I think we often get sucked into the trap of thinking everything's so awful. And that's if you listen to the news and you get inundated by negativity, you'll start to see that more and more in your world. And that's why I think it's imperative that there's this core group of us that says no to that. We say no. Yep, that goes on in the world, but we don't have to participate in it. Yep, there's horrible things in the world, but we're going to create good, wonderful, positive things in the world. We're going to make our world a better place and the world a better place by contributing to more good. And the more good that we can produce in the world, the more we can contribute, the more we can give, the more we can help other people, the less that the negative and the evil has a chance to spread. I don't know. I love movies that are, you know, the whole good versus evil message. We live in a polar universe. There's good, there's evil. It is. It exists. It's probably always going to exist because it gives contrast to what we live. We wouldn't enjoy our awesome days as much if we hadn't had bad days. If we hadn't experienced trials and tribulations and drama, we wouldn't appreciate the good times and the beauty that is all around us. We just have to be willing to open up and look for it. So think about today. What's your legacy? What are you going to leave behind? What is it that people are going to say about you when you're no longer around or no longer, say, for example, just with respect to your business. So it doesn't have to be your whole life, but let's say the business that you're working on right now. Once you move on from that, what are people going to say about you and about that business? What does your business stand for? How do you want to make a difference in the lives of other people? Because our businesses exist because we give value to other people. Our businesses exist because we contribute to the world and make it a better place in some way, shape, or form. At least the people I'm talking to. Are there greedy bastards out there? Absolutely. Are there people that do business in a really shyster, terrible way? Absolutely. But they're not the people that I work with. They're not the people that I help to supersize their business. They're not the ones that I give my energy, my time, my most valuable resource, or my information to, because I know that there's billions of awesome people on this planet, and that if just a few hundred of us band together to create what we want by supersizing our businesses to make the world a better place, we will make the world a better place. So that is it. That is our bonus day. I am actually starting another 30-day challenge tomorrow. I've got, I'm going to do it for Supersize Your Business. I've got something coming up at the middle of the month and then the end of the month that I'm going to incorporate in starting tomorrow to be a new challenge, because I think it'll really help everybody that I come in contact with that wants to grow and supersize their business to supersize their business. Because sometimes we all get stuck, or we all feel like we're between a rock and a hard place, and we aren't sure how to get out of that. And so there's a really cool challenge that is coming up later in the month with a company that I've been associated with for a couple of years now that I love and adore. It's my favorite tool for supersizing and growing my business, because it's helped me to be able to go from the offline world to the online world and to automate and put systems in place that I never dreamt were even possible. And that tool is called ClickFunnels, and they're doing a cool promotion later in the month where they're doing a 3-day summit with 10 people that have gotten their 2 Comma Cup award, which is people that have made at least $1 million in a funnel. And what would they do if they lost everything? If everything was taken away from them except for their ClickFunnels account, of course, because it's a ClickFunnels thing, and their internet connection. What would they do starting from scratch for 30 days, day 1, day 2, day 2, 3, through 30, to get back on track, to rebuild what it is that they lost? I think that's a fantastic premise. I love that, because most of us business owners at some time or other have lost things or had a huge obstacle we had to overcome and basically start over. I know I have. So I'll be sharing my stories of the times I've had to start over and what I did, and the stories of other people. I already know what tomorrow's going to be. I knew I was going to do it. I wasn't sure what the topics were going to be because it doesn't start until the 17th of the month, but I've already got my topics. So by the time everybody else is starting to do something with it, we will be 16 days into it, and that will give us an awesome start. So if you want to join me, just message me, give me a direct message, and I will give you the link. But we're going to be doing it in my Supersize Business page. And then that's where we'll be making the daily videos and the lessons, because I like daily videos, breaking it down a day at a time, a step at a time. That's it. Have a fantastic day. I'll see you tomorrow. Pajama Grandma out.